So hello guys, from back on a new video, and in this video I'm going to review this ClawShoot wireless controller for your PC, Android device, PS3 or Android TV. So let's get started. This video is going to be a proper detailed review of this controller because I've already used it for 3 to 4 days and I've got to know many pros and cons of this controller, and it's not an over review on the first day of its features of unboxing. So here is a box of the ClawShoot wireless controller for PC. So over here, as you can see on the front, it has the logo, then the picture, and over here it's written register your warranty at myclaw.in. So it also has a registered warranty for 1 year, as you can see over here it's written, and here it's also written 2.4 gigahertz wireless, then 10 meters range it has, then dual vibration motors that gives you a nice feedback, then 400 mAh rechargeable built-in battery, and up to 10 hours playtime. So this all are the features which we are going to talk in details later in this video. And on the right and the left side there is nothing much, just a photo, and the box itself looks quite impressive. And on the back there are some more key features, and then box content specifications. So let's talk about them. So over here the key features given are built-in rechargeable battery, then rubberized grips, which it like here you can see this left side and also on the right side same in this way. Here it's rubber. Then it has welt build layout and buttons that we're going to check later. Broad game supports, yes it has broad game supports, which I've already checked. Then it has dual vibration motors and compatible PC X input and direct input. And over here box contents are that the wireless, it's a gamepad we will get inside, then a USB dongle, then we will get a USB charging cable and the user manual. Over here again the same things are given in the specification that was given here and here, so I'm not going to repeat that. Just the extra thing is that the battery takes around 2 hours to charge approximately full and works till 10 hours. Now here is a box, and as you can see I've already opened the seal, and over here inside first we get to see a controller that's in a bubble wrap. And the first impression of the controller is looking quite nice, like it's looking very good. It's whole black with colorful keys. Over here the AXBY, and then after that let's keep it aside and check the box content first. So inside here we get a cable, the USB cable, and the dongle, the receiver, and then the user manual at the last, and which we are not going to read obviously because no one reads it. So now let's talk about a controller. If we see the cable over here that we get with the controller, the length of the cable is quite nice. Like the products that we buy, the cable is always really short for them, like if you buy a headphones, earphones, so wireless, so you do only get a really this much length cable. That's not of nice quality. Here the quality of the cable is also quite nice, which I liked. And here's the dongle, I've taken it out from this packet, and it's also quite good. And now let's quickly plug in into our laptop and talk about the controller, everything, disappoints, points, good points about the controller. So now, as I told you, it has been 3 days of my using of this controller. So I actually like the controller. So if we talk about its build first, the controller's build is quite nice. Like here as you can see, it has the rubberized texture on both the left and right side that provides you a nice grip on the controller. The hands are steady on it, and yeah, I can control it easily. And if we talk about the buttons over here, the A, B, Y's, X, they are also quite nice. Like I have stroked it like many times like this, and it doesn't provide any like problem with it. And here are the RT and LT, so they are like very big. That's good. That I'm not saying that why are they so big. I wanted to talk about the RB and LB, that whenever I press them, it doesn't provide me a nice premium or good look. It I don't like to press them when I'm using the game, but as the controls have been assigned to these buttons, also I have to press them on many games. So they make a noise that I don't like. Like if you see, and these don't make the noise, so that's why I don't like these buttons. Like all other buttons don't make the noise. And also over here, if we talk about the joysticks, so here when we take it till the last, I don't know if all joysticks have this only or controllers. So when I take it at the last and hit the end, it makes a noise on every side. So yeah, the build is quite nice, as I already told you. And yeah, it's giving the branding claw on the back. Also it's given model name Shoot and wireless gamepad for PC. Now if we talk about its wireless connectivity and range, so I was very disappointed with its range and connectivity, because it's okay when I'm sitting close to my laptop. Like when I'm here, my laptop is on this table and I'm over here controlling my controller, the controller will not reconnect, disconnect or do anything. But when I go a little further, like you can see behind the bed and the table is over here, every 5 minutes it will start getting reconnecting, and it takes 5 seconds approx to get reconnected. So that causes a trouble in the game. Like you can lose the game if you're playing a game that requires full concentration, like a shooting game, and just 1 second it got disconnected and you lost. So yeah, and when I bought it because I wanted to, like, my laptop connect to the TV, and then I will sit at my bed, lie, and then use the controller for controlling the games. But even if I sit in the front side of my bed, which is near to the TV, it gets reconnected, reconnected every 5 seconds, every 5 minutes. But when I sit at my bed, lie behind, then it doesn't even works for 5 seconds, and it starts getting reconnecting every 1 minute or 30 seconds. And when I go a little bit more further, that is like approx I've measured it to be 6 meters away from my TV, it's like not even connected for 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds it start getting reconnecting, whereas on the box it's written that it works approx till 10 meters range, but it's not even working till 5 meters properly. So yeah, my reason of returning this back to Amazon, because I bought it from Amazon and 10 days replacement policy of Amazon is there. So my reason of returning it back would be the range, because I want to enjoy playing it on my TV, like on my laptop only, but connected to the TV further away from me. I am sitting on the bed, आराम से बैठा हूँ, लेटा हूँ, तो उसके लिए I wanted to buy this controller, but if that's not working, so I have to return it. So the connectivity issue, as I told you about the 5 meter range, it doesn't work till 6 meters or 5 meters. So it could be a problem with my controller and not with yours if you buy this one. And if you need to 100% buy it for nearness of your laptop and PC, sitting on the PC table where your PC is, then I would suggest that you can buy it. But if you want it for a big range, so I don't know, if I am not sure if this problem is of my controller or this all Clawshoot wireless controller have this issue of connectivity. So about the range, I am not sure that it's my controller's problem or every. So if I talk about its gaming support on the PC, so I've played games like Fall Guys, Fortnite, GTA 5, and in the subtitles, if possible, you would be seeing the name of Minecraft, because I have not tested it right now, but I would be testing it further because I just forgot to test it. So these were the games that I 100% play, and it supports, and it also supports many other games, and almost all PC games this controller supports, and there's no problem. And Asphalt 9 also it supports, and many other games. So yeah, and like I wanted to tell, like if you press this home button, so it's turn on with the home button, like it's on, and the dongle is over here. So my PC is here. If I connect the dongle in it, it will just like it's like right now blinking. When I will insert the dongle, it will get connected to it, it will stop blinking, and it would be a constant light, and the first light would be blinking, constant. Then if you want to turn it to direct input, like it's always on the X input. I don't know what's the difference between the X input and direct input, but like when I use it for the X input on the PC, it shows Xbox 360 controller, And yes, so as it's named as Xbox 360 and it recognizes that's Xbox 360, so you can know that almost every game would be supported on the laptop. And if we see like let me show you that how to turn it to the D input. So for that, let me just put my controller in. So now as you can see, I've inserted the what we say, this USB on the PC, and if I turn on, so it's connected and it's not see as you saw just. This is the problem, that it keeps reconnecting. I don't know why. Now it's constant and now it will not reconnect in this much range, but when I will go further it will start reconnecting. And now let me show you how to convert it to direct input. And for direct input you have to keep the home button pressed, and here as you can see I kept it pressed for like 10 seconds, and here the two lights started became constant. So this means that now it's in direct input mode, and it will recognize the controller, the PC will recognize the controller as something known as PC controller name, and when it's in the X input it will recognize it as Xbox 360. So now let me just go back to the X input. I wanted to tell you one more thing. So over here now as you can see, if I will press the home button once, so over here in the laptop screen, if you are in the middle of the game and you press the home button, Xbox game bar overlay will open where you can easily capture a movement. So you want to immediately capture a movement, you can press the home button, go to control recording area, press the A button, and it will start recording. So yeah, it will help you for that, because as it is recognized as Xbox 360, so yeah, the Xbox game bar app would be supported on it easily, yeah, you know. And now let me tell you to how to switch it off. So for switching it off, like this analog stick is acts as a F3 button as it's pressable, and this also. So if you keep this button and back button pressed, it will turn off like here. But there's one more thing, that if you take out the USB for 30 seconds, it will like blink for 30 seconds and it will go into sleep or off mode to save the battery. And in 5 minutes of inactivity, if you have kept the controller also on, it's connected to the PC also, and keep it just like this, so it will, after 5 minutes of inactivity of pressing any buttons on the controller, it will go on sleep mode. So at last I would like to tell you that this controller is quite nice, like its control feel is nice on holding, the buttons are quite good, sticks are also nice enough to play. But the problem that I just faced was the connectivity issue, as I already told you. I would return it, but only the reason is connectivity issue. If the connectivity would have been correct, I would have kept this, because I don't want to send it back, but like because of the connectivity issue, I have to send it back, because I want it for good range of my TV for the ways I already told you. So yeah, its feel on the hands is quite nice, it's comfortable, the buttons are easily pressed. Like if you press this much also, you don't need to press it the whole tight. If you press it this much also, it works, which may be like a con for someone and a pro for someone. Pros or cons, like you know the difference. This would be a bad point for someone, that you have to press it only this much, like because they have the habit of always keeping it pressed. Or it would be a nice point for someone because they don't want to press it whole. So yeah, it depends on whole upon you. So I would like to say, if you want to buy it, like if you don't have a issue of like it will range, you have to just use it on your laptop table or PC table, just beside your laptop or PC, so you can obviously buy it. It's good looking, nice feel, comfortable. I would recommend this. If I think that issue is my gamepad, the connectivity issue, and not, it would not be the issue of yours. So yeah, and if it's the issue of the all close shoot, then I can't tell. So yeah, like you can buy it. I would recommend it if you need it for near, and for the further ones, I can't tell 100% if your controller will also have the same issue or not. So guys, this was another video. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and share my video, and also follow on my new Instagram handle of this channel, that the Summit Techno I have created on my Instagram handle. So do follow me there for notifications. We can interact there. You can ask me questions about this controller, any other video, I will tell you when I'm releasing a video, next video in that handle, so that's why it would be easier to communicate there. Follow me there. Thanks for watching.